Hello class, my name is Omabala Jomobito and I will be talking about the sustainability strategies used by Kroger and Company for their logistic operations. The presentation outline. I will talk briefly about what sustainability is and I'll also talk about what business sustainability entails. I'll talk about how to achieve sustainability in business. I'll talk about strategies to achieve a better sustainability. I'll talk briefly about the background information of Kroger and Company. I'll talk about what sustainability means to Kroger and why sustainability. I'll discuss some of Kroger's 2020 sustainability goals. I'll briefly talk about the sustainability strategies used by Kroger and Company. And of course, I'll give my recommendations and conclusion. Sustainability generally implies meeting the needs of the present without jeopardizing the needs of the future generation. Technically, sustainability is composed of three pillars, which are economic, environmental, and social, also known as profit, planet, and people, the three Ps. Now, to be more specific, sustainability in a business is the process of managing an organization by considering the three Ps. It entails economic development, social development, and environmental protection. There are three steps to take in order to achieve sustainability in a business. The first step starts by understanding what sustainability means for that environment. Achieving sustainability is highly dependent on the environment in which it is being implemented. Second step involves incorporating sustainability goals into the DNA of the business by updating the company's purposes, values, and sustainability principles. The last step, which I consider to be the most important, is engaging the workforce. A company's sustainability goals can only be achieved through supporting employees and their passion towards their community. If employees are not engaged, it will be difficult for an organization to achieve its sustainability goals. There are some strategies a company can use in order to achieve a better sustainability. The first strategy is sustainability management, which has a decisive role for the success of a company's strategy. A sustainable company needs good leadership, commitment, stakeholders, and of course, employee engagement. The second strategy is sustainable innovation. A sustainable company must be actively involved in creating sustainable environmental innovation, sustainable product innovation, as well as sustainable organizational innovation. The third strategy is eco-efficiency, which is defined as being able to achieve the delivery of competitively produced goods and services that satisfy human needs and bring quality of life while progressively reducing the ecological impact and resource intensity throughout the life cycle to a level at least in line with the Earth's estimated carrying capacity. The last strategy, which is sustainable competitive advantage, implies a competitive advantage that can be maintained on a long-term period, which results from short-term strategies and operations. My research is on Kroger and Company. This company was founded by Bernard Kroger in the year 1883 in Cincinnati, Ohio. It is the fifth largest retailer in the world and ranked number 20 on the Fortune 500 rankings. Kroger operates 35 manufacturing facilities, 1,567 supermarket fuel centers, 2,270 pharmacies, and 221 little clinics. Sustainability to Kroger means meeting today's needs without compromising the needs of future generations. Therefore, Kroger is committed to protecting human health and the environment, meeting the needs of their customers by reducing environmental impact and continuously evaluating the social and economic impact of their business. Kroger is involved in sustainability because their customers and stakeholders want to know more about the food they eat, where it comes from, how it's made, and the impact it has on the society. Some of Kroger's 2020 sustainability goals are expanding their 100% sustainable seafood commitment, achieving the EPA zero waste threshold of 90% in all their facilities, optimizing 100% of corporate brand packaging, and transitioning toward a 100% cage-free egg supply chain. There are 5 sustainability strategies used by Kroger. They are responsible sourcing commitment, environmental stewardship commitment, brand product packaging, energy and carbon emissions reduction, and water reduction. I will talk more on each sustainability strategies in the next slides. Responsible sourcing commitment strategy used by Kroger simply involves reducing the social and environmental impact in the supply chain by using responsible sourcing practices. The goals of this strategy is to mitigate risk and negative impacts. This strategy includes Kroger Vendor Code of Conduct, animal welfare requirements, sustainable seafood, reducing deforestation impact, and sustainable flowers and plants. For example, Kroger will source for 100% of wild-caught seafood for their seafood department and also transition to 100% cage-free egg supply chain by 2025. Environmental stewardship commitment strategy includes zero waste and feeding people through their Zero Hunger Zero Waste program. Source reduction by integrating reusable plastic containers, plastic recycling, and cardboard recycling. Through this strategy, Kroger has been able to manage a total of 2,708,965 short tons of waste. Brand product packaging strategy involves Kroger optimizing their packaging brands by following a balanced approach that considers design attributes, which includes but not limited to food safety, shelf life, availability, quality, material type and source, function, recyclability, and cost. This strategy also involves increased recycled content, increased recyclability, packaging reduction, and supporting recycling infrastructure expansion. Energy and carbon emissions reduction strategy includes transportation efficiency, reduction in refrigerant leaks, and savings in energy consumption. In order to drive transportation efficiency, Kroger replaced their old vehicles with newer, more efficient vehicles, reduced fuel spend, committed to adding Tesla semi-electric trucks to their distribution fleet, and improved cube efficiency. Lastly, the water reduction strategy involves reducing water consumption by 5%. To date, Kroger has achieved water savings of 2.2%, which is approximately 95 million gallons of water. Kroger has been successful in executing their sustainability goals. However, out of the 4 major strategies used by companies to achieve better sustainability cited by the literature, Kroger has focused on only 2, which are sustainability management and eco-efficiency. Therefore, in order to achieve a long-term and better sustainability result, Kroger should try to incorporate all the 4 strategies. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you were able to learn a few things about sustainability strategies used by Kroger and Company.